Ready? Are you ready? We're going to have some JV basketball action from West Rutland's Hinchy Gym. It's Proctor, the Phantoms, Lady Phantoms, taking on the Golden Horde in the first regular season meeting. They did meet during the JV tournament. Proctor winning by 5 points over West Rutland, so this could become a Donnybrook tonight. So settle in and get ready. Hope your insurance is up to date. This could be a rock and roll affair. As you can see, the ball taken over by West Rutland, and they'll come off to Eddings with the basketball. Actually, that's Byrne, and I knew that. Takes me a couple minutes just to get into looking through the eyepiece mode also, and that ball taken away by Ojala, and she'll hit it on the backside of the pass to Cook. Cook number 5 with the basketball for Proctor. Will work between circles. Just 30 seconds into the contest, we have no score. Sam Gilmore is the head coach for Proctor. Shot missed. Rebound came down to Lee, and this is going to be Byrne with the basketball. Byrne cut off right there nicely by Cook. They look for Lee along that baseline, and they'll just overthrow her by a tad, and we'll have a turnover. And Ojala will take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Now, a lot of these names are going to be very familiar to you. Proctor's soccer was on Munger Vision on PEGTV, and they had a very young team. And, of course, they're same players, freshmen and so forth, playing here on the basketball squad. That was a good look, just missed. Offensive rebound will come down, and they'll work the ball around the perimeter. Shot taken by Protovansky, number 30. And I do believe that's Shane's sister. Shane Protovansky, of course, is on the Proctor Rangers baseball team that also got Munger Vision. I see Bob Protovansky up in the stands. I'm assuming it's his daughter. Bob, good guy. I'm assuming that I'll be doing some baseball for him again this year. And actually, I like to hook up with his 7th grade Proctor team. I think that could be interesting basketball to cover. There's the cut, and we'll go out of bounds on the touch. It'll be West Rutland turning the ball over to Proctor again. There's Ojala and Cook in the backcourt. No pressure being applied. Very limited numbers on the West Rutland bench as far as players subs, so I don't know if we'll see a press early in the contest or not. Protovansky will swing the ball to the left side on the elbow. And Protovansky looking to dump the ball down inside. Does. Pass mishandled, and will be stolen away by West Rutland. They're looking for Abigail McGlory, number 12. Now, I don't see her dad here yet, but I'm sure John will show up. Great thing about the rivalries like this, you look around, you know all the parents and grandparents, and that was tipped. That's why that was okay to do that. And the Eddings will give the ball back, looking for Wood. Soft pass stolen away. And Protovansky on the way up and missed it. Had a little trouble with the dribble at the end. And that threw off her steps on her shot. Layups aren't an easy thing, honestly. And I'm not cutting her slack because she's a Protovansky. Players make it look simple. And you go out and try it someday. Somebody chase you down the court to get your layup up and in there. Wood. We'll bring it back to Edding. Lee with the touch. And West Rutland's biggest problem right now is settle down and stop the turnovers. Run through your offense, keep control of the basketball. Hard to run a play when you turn the ball over. Protovansky got a hand on it, couldn't control it. West Rutland. Nice little kick out to Lee, sets it up, and no. Weak side rebound, taken out there by Ojala. Jump ball as Byrne will tie up Ojala, and the arrow will go to the Lady Phantoms. You're watching JV basketball action on Munger Vision. And you can also watch it on the internet by going to www.pegtv.com. Click video on demand, and you will see a whole archive of games come up. Click anything you want there. Most of it's mine anyway, so. Wood outlets the ball, and here's the push the other way. Byrne to the free throw line, below the free throw line, and lost the handle on it. Regained it, a nifty move, passing the ball or the defender to herself. Just the way Coach Gilmore drew that one up. And jump ball between Protovansky and Wood, and they should be West Rutland ball this time. They'll have it side out. Stan Blickarts, Mike Canny, the officials for this old rivalry meeting here. And they'll just dump it in the backcourt. This time it's Eddings with the basketball. And I just got to check that if it's Eddings or Edding. Eddings with an S, all right. Another turnover, this time Protovansky will get the ball to McGlory. She'll make the grab to Ojala, and finally into the hands of Cook. And I can see that McGlory's dad is here now, so. He tells me he works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but here he is in the stands. Jump ball, Proctor basketball, and McGlory tied up by Eddings. Nowhere near as big a crowd as there were 4 or 5 years ago for these meetings, but a good crowd on hand for a JV basketball contest. Blocked by LaRock, and it comes into the hands of Lee. Yep, we've hit the midway point, and you know what? We've got no score. It was a 5-point difference in the first meeting at the tournament between these two schools, and Proctor in the win, and there's the basket by Byrne. And I think we're going to have, yes we are, a Proctor timeout. And let me lock down the camera. Here we go. I'll quickly read through Terry Carrington's roster. She is the head coach. Of course, Brittany Garrell from CSJ and from Rutland, the assistant coach. Teresa Isabel is number 1. Nicole Volek is 3. Ashley Cook 5. Kim Guyette 10. Abigail McGlory 12. Colleen Knowles 15. Adriana Burnham number 21. Erin Keyforce 22. Gabriella Bustamaccio 23. Caitlin Protovansky 30. And Jackie Ojala 33. For a small school, their players have long names. Not that either one has to do with either one. I'm just trying to be funny. So after that timeout, 2-0 game, 3:55 to go. West Rutland's JV squad with the lead. Cook with the basketball, and she'll look at that 2-3 zone being played by West Rutland. Last time we had West Rutland JV here, they upset Green Mountain Union High School, and they come from behind win. Mike Canty with the call. That'll be on LaRock. That'll be her first foul of the basketball game on LaRock, number 12, Caitlin LaRock to be exact. And that will stop the clock at 3:46. Yeah, later this week, of course, weather permitting, I'll have the West Rutland boys premiere this year on Channel 15, as they will be taking on Stretch Gillum and Green Mountain. Should be a good ball game. We got a foul on Ojala as she fouls LaRock. That'll be Proctor's first foul. In case you didn't know it by now, Proctor in the maroon uniforms, or burgundy. I am colorblind. The dark uniforms. And West Rutland gold and Horden in golden uniforms. We'll come off to LaRock. Lee. She can hit from anywhere on the floor. She opted not to take the shot there, and Wood will hold the basketball. LaRock being guarded by Ojala. Very patient offensive set right now by West Rutland. Proctor also playing a 2-3 zone. I'm not a big zone guy, but last decade it seems to be the defense de jure for everybody. How's that for French, huh? Until I eat out a lot and see the rest menus, soup de jure. And on turnover, which I believe is the 6th of the ball game already here for West Rutland. They have that. Well, I don't think the score is right, but they have it at 2-1. I don't remember a free throw being taken, to be honest with you. I thought it was 2-0. That's Bustamaccio puts it up, and no. Good look by Bustamaccio. Rebound come out to Protovansky to Bustamaccio. See what I mean? Those are long names, man. Big names for a little school. Cook on the elbow. Ojala. He'll dump it down inside to McGlory. Up and no. Rebound, McGlory, Lee tied up, and they let him fight through it. I like that. They didn't blow the whistle early. Tipped around and ends up in Bustamaccio's hand, and we got a foul now. Gold 1-2, and that's going to be to LaRock. There's only one sub, Amanda Hart, on the bench. She'll play both the JV and varsity. I'm talking about West Rutland. Front rim, the 3-ball, and that's going to be Ojala up. Could have been a foul, no call. Body's getting jarred around out there. It's going to be gold basketball. Actually, I shouldn't say it should have been a foul. The way they're letting them play out there, it was good they let them play through that contact. This isn't tennis anyways. It's basketball. It is a physical contact sport. LaRock, a little long. Ball will go off from the hands of Eddings, and it'll become Proctor basketball. 2:16 to go the first half, and West Rutland with the lead. No pressure in the backcourt, and I doubt we'll see that at this point in the ball game. You want to go in the corner, and there it is. Ojala brought the ball back out, and off the window, no good. They got the ball below the free throw line where they wanted to take the shot. They just couldn't convert it, and we will have Byrne. Baseline cut. Right idea. They'll turn the ball over. Pass just a tad too tall for Eddings. So Kayleen Eddings. Yes, as we head into the holidays, happy holidays from Munger Vision to the whole community. Like I said, I have West Rutland girls JV and varsity action tonight versus Proctor. Tomorrow night, West Rutland JV varsity versus Green Mountain Union High School. No, I think I got that wrong. It is boys basketball tomorrow night. I'm not sure who they're playing. It's Green Mountain. And then no basketball until after Christmas. But the day after Christmas, I'm at Christ the King School for the Peter the Boy Holiday Tournament. So yeah, after a short break, we'll have all kinds of basketball action on Munger Vision. Lee off the window, no good, and rebound will come down to the Glory. She lost the handle on. Eddings has her shot blocked out there by Protobansky, and Bustamaccio will just flip the pass off to Cook. It's got to be right. The score says 2-1, and nobody's questioned it. So, tell you, neither team really doing a good job of taking care of the basketball. Been a ton of turnovers, and like I said, JV ball can be a real rocky ride. Sometimes it just isn't pretty, but you know it's a good, hard-fought contest, and we'll have the ball on the baseline, on the inline actually, because it's going to be Proctor basketball on the inline to Ojula. And there has not been a ton of offense. Protobansky looked inside, wasn't there. Up and no. Tipped off from the hands of McGlory and out of bounds. Should be gold basketball. West Rutland will take it over. Then after the Christmas break, besides Christ the King, I know there's one more West Rutland girls game before the new year, but I also have Mill River boys and girls basketball action coming up for you. CSJ out of the break will be back in action. There's the pass on his side with 17 seconds to go. The Rock, again, a little bit off the mark, and Ojula with the basketball, giving it back to Cook. And with the basket here, Proctor can go in between the first and second quarter with the lead. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and just front rimmed it. It's going to count. No. So we will have a 2-1 game. West Rutland JV squad with the lead at the end of 1 quarter play from Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont. As you can see, West Rutland have the first possession here, the second quarter, and 2-1 is the correct score. That's awful. It's like having amnesia. Hart to the hole. Amanda Hart into the ball game. Her first touch results in a basket. It was 4-1 now on West Side, and Ojula got a new player out there, Burnham, number 21, going to be called for the moving screen. So Adriana Burnham called for the foul, and we'll have, well, I got to tell you, before I can tell you what we're going to have, Darren Carter has just entered the gym. He is the mayor of Proctor. There he is. He's the varsity baseball coach. Probably thinks he's the varsity basketball coach. He was at every soccer game. I don't know when he has time to work with all the sports going on, but Darren's here. So Bustamaccio with the basket after the deflected shot. He'll hand it off, and we'll have Ojula bring the ball up now. Proctor's only got the 1 point, but they've had some open looks. They just haven't finished off the shots. Unless I get fired or Darren gets mad at me, I plan on having some more Proctor baseball action for you this coming spring. Of course, I got to survive winter first. If I live through the winter, then I will have the Proctor baseball side. Hart, 3-ball on it. Nope. And yeah, Byrne didn't call for the foul. That's a good job of pulling off on that. And that's Teresa Isabel. So Isabel will be in the ball game number 1. That's Bustamaccio. Had her shot blocked. I was trying to follow it to the rim. Woods into the front court. And boy, she didn't get over. Yeah, you got to know where you're on the court. And she threw it to her in the back court. So it'll become the Phantoms with the basketball. They have the deeper bench out there. I didn't know if they would try to press just to pick up the tempo of the ball game and their intensity. Getting that pass going to the free throw line, and the 2-3 zone just dropped down. Byrne got the steal. She's trying to take it all the way in. Isabel was there, and it's going to be off from Ojula out of bounds, and it'll become West Rutland basketball. Stan Blickhartz with the call. And we got a timeout West Side. They're up 4-1. So each team's taking a timeout here in the first half, and It's a close one. It's at 4-1 West Side. They'll kick the pass out and they'll dump it back down. Hard wants to post up against Gustamaccio. Good job of not budging by Gustamaccio, and that's going to be short. Tipped around. Lee will go right back up with it, and one more time maybe. Lee kicks, fires, foul, count the basket. Lee with the bucket. She's going to the line for the and one. Johanna Lee working those rebounds, those offensive boards there. Makes it a 6-1 West Rutland lead. Up and got it. Completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And so Jackie Ojala. It's a lot of minutes in already. She's trying to get things going. That shot will be short, battled around. Portovansky had a shot at it. Comes out of the hands of Lee. And now Byrne with the basketball. Byrne. The Hart, she likes that shot. No. Tell you what, she's a shooter. Keep trying, keep plugging away. Don't get shy and stop shooting. That ball's going to be chased down and controlled by number 21, Burnham. That shot's up, no good. Nobody touched it now. It's going to become West Side basketball on the missed shot with 5:28 to go with a 7-1 lead. We're in the second quarter. Yeah, it's been a 2-3 zone the whole first half. Wood goes baseline to Eddings, brings it back to Wood, and she'll swing it up to Hart. Hart. Contact, body's flying, no whistle, ball goes out of bounds. She looks like she'll stay with West Rutland. Hart on the drive. Hart told me in preseason she's coming off that serious knee injury. You see the brace on her left leg that she sustained the injury in the JV tournament last year. That the leg feels good. It's just she's got to get mentally secure in knowing that she can plant the leg, drive off the leg, go to the hole and take contact with the leg. And I tell you, I can see it coming around each game that she plays. 4:49 to go in the second quarter. That's Ojala on Hart. She'll pump fake a few times, bring it back to Byrne. Lee got below the free throw line, got fouled, and almost able to roll it in. Boy, once in that 2-3 zone, the whole deal is don't let the ball go below the free throw line. That's the whole. You get below the free throw line, you're cooking on offense. As McGlory will be coming back in the ball game. She's at the scorer's table for Proctor. As Lee, who is 1 for 1 from the line tonight, will be 1 for 2 from the line right now. And also coming in is Guyette, number 10. So Kim Guyette comes in as Bustamaccio comes out of the ballgame, number 23 for Proctor, along with Adriana Burnham. Lee's second shot is going to be good. We go 8-1, West Side. Guyette with a touch. We'll bring it back to Ojala. Ojala's pass going to be skied for and held on to by Isabel. Guyette on the dribble, ball loose. Guyette on the floor, and that's got to be a travel. Nope, they're going to call a jump ball. Ooh. Ooh. Now, I don't like Liz and Proctor, but she was kicking and thrashing all over the place on the floor. Oh, well, it's just a game. That ball squirts free in the paint, and jump ball. As Ojala will tie up Byrne. Now, Holly Byrne with the basketball. Oh, she passed up an open look. Gives it to Hart. He's not shy about shooting. That'll be off the front of the limb and off from the hands of Proctor and out of bounds. And they wait for Hart to get down along that baseline. West Rutland in the box formation. At the midway point of the second quarter, they hold that 8-1 lead. Lee for Hart. Hart, no. To the corner and out of play. Tell you, that's quite a group over there in the corner. That's Dunches, Carter, and Lufkin over there. If the game was a sleeper, which it isn't, I would just videotape their conversation because I'm sure it's quite a hummer over there. Hart traveled. Yeah, good call. Not that he needs my approval, but I just thought I'd throw that out there for her. And Ojala. Going down, looking at that 2-3. They just got it. I'm talking about Proctor now. They get some ball reversal, create some seams to either drive to the hole or get a slot to pass down in the low post. they flash McGlory into the paint right now. You see that they're just not reversing the ball quick enough. That's going to be up, blocked, and to the baseline, and touched by Eddings out of bounds. It'll be the Phantoms with the basketball. They look inside, and that was well defended. That's going to be a 3-ball, short. Straight down, no good. That was Isabel with the shot. This Byrne will take it on the dribble and bring it up. Hart this time. We'll give it to Wood. She'll put it up, and no. You see Ojala again, no press in the backcourt, neither side has. Guyette off the screen for a 2-pointer just inside the 3-point arc. 8-3 now, and it's been a long time before the second set of points come tonight for Proctor. Hart, there's the kick, Wood. Bring it back to Byrne. She looked baseline, wasn't there. They'll just work it on the edge. That's Rutland. Well, I was about to compliment them for having patience, but you can't throw down along the baseline from the top of the point on that zone. Well, usually the zone's working right, you can't. You have to have more of the angle, like the elbow to bring the ball down. You have to slide the defense on reversal of the passes on the perimeter, and that creates the seam to make the ball be able to go down into the low post. No. And this time Eddings will watch it go out of play. And we will have Lee bring the ball into Byrne. 2:16 to go in the half. 8-3 West Rutland. Hart kicks it out. Wood trying it again. No. Long shot. Creates a long rebound. Lee will step to the hole. Oh, and she was down like an ankle twist or something, and she's trying to get up. I said they only have one body on the bench for a sub, and oh, she's not going to make it, I don't think. They're going to need the coach to come out and take a look at Lee. As LaRock off the bench to replace the injured Lee. She'll take the shots for Lee. And no good. Protovansky back in the ball game. She'll get the rebound and give it out to Isabel. Now Ojala. Ojala's ran the shot there on the point. 8-3 West Rutland. This is the JV version. I'll have the varsity version between these same two schools and girls basketball at a later date on Channel 15. It'll go out of bounds, and it will become Amanda Hart's show to get over here and bring the ball into play. As they're working on the leg of Lee right now. 1:38 to go in the half. Up and nope. Got a push call. I believe Protovansky's going to get the foul. It was quite a job of boxing out by Eddings. And is that the 7th foul? No, that is only the team's 6th. So nobody in a bonus yet. We're a minute and a half to go. Hart came open on the corner. The defense collapsed around her. That was Protovansky there. Yeah, West Rutland got down in the paint, liked it, didn't get out. 3-second call. Proctor trying to finish for a little flurry here in Guyette with an illegal screen. Yeah, and there'll be no shots. Is there? Yeah. Stan says, oh, it is the 7th, the 1-on-1. And that will send Wood to the line, so Caroline Wood. Get the ball, take a breath, sight the basket, put the shot up, and it's the 1-on-1, and it's going to be no good. Good box out by Protovansky. Again, if they can finish with a basket or two, they're only down 5. I mean, they can have a little momentum going in to the locker room at halftime. And there it is, and boy, Protovansky didn't pull the trigger on it. Proctor being a little hesitant taking the shot, so Ojala up, and that'll rim out. Again, good box out by Eddings, and she'll bring the ball back to Byrne, so Holly Byrne to the elbow to Hart. You see LaRock made a nice catch in tight quarters. 41 seconds to go. Second quarter, LaRock open and front rimmed it. It was a good shot. McGlory will get the rebound as she hands the ball off to Ojula. Diane, we're trying to post up Portavansky down in the paint. They'll take the outside shot on the weak side rebound, taken down by Eddings. They're a little impatient right there on that offensive set. They settled for a lower percentage shot way outside. Guyette had to steal. Wood will steal it back, and 8 seconds, 7 seconds, burn. The Hart realizes the time on the clock, and the rebound, got a foul. Portavansky was fouled. Wood with the foul, and it's only the third team foul, so obviously it's just a possession foul. One second, and that is the first half between Proctor and West Rutland's JV squad. 8-3 West Rutland with the lead. You can tell Proctor's got the basketball. I'll get things going here in the second half. We'll see what kind of tweaking or adjustments they've made to the first half, being held at 3 points. Now the West Rutland defense played pretty good in that first half, and Proctor, again, as did West Rutland, had a lot of turnovers. And Proctor, I thought, did take care of the basketball a little better, but they didn't get any finishes. They got to actually shoot more. They had some open looks and just didn't shoot. I mean, come on, go for it. Put the ball up if you're open. It's just as good advice from a has-been like me, huh? As Cook had to touch Portavansky with the ball, bring it back to Ojula. There's Gustamacho, and she'll be a tad bit short, and the rebound will be Eddings. As the word from the bench for West Rutland is that Johanna Lee is done for the night. High ankle sprain. It's a preliminary assessment on that injury. So Proctor playing without any, to my knowledge, any more bodies on the bench. So they have that 8-3 lead, and we've played 48 seconds of the third quarter. Hart will take the ball out of bounds. Hart posting up, no good. Up, no good, and we're going to jump ball. Be West Rutland basketball as Eddings hits the floor. And the first thing she does is get up and fix her hair. That's pretty much what I do when I fall down. And I do it a lot, actually, so. There's LaRock to Hart, looking for her first three-pointer of the night. No. Still searching for that touch. Keep shooting, she'll find it, and they'll bring it back between circles. As West Rutland's opened his third quarter up with a bonanza of offensive rebounds. Too far diagonal pass to throw against the 2-3 zone. Cook with the basketball. She'll get it between circles, come to the elbow, and Ojula to the free throw line. Portavansky will bend and snap the pass off to Gustamacho. She'll be short in the rebound. A one and done again will come down, and Holly Byrne to the top of the arc and got it right into Ojula. Oh, nice pass. That was a beautiful bounce pass. You just don't see enough bounce passes nowadays, especially at this level. That was excellent. We're nearing the 2-minute played mark in this third quarter, and the offense looking a lot like the first half for both teams. Same score as at the break, 8-3. Going up, and tell you what, that'll go off from the foot of Gustamacho. She's disbelieving in herself, and it will become West Rutland basketball. I invite you, as always, to watch my talk show, Sports Beat. By the time this game airs, I can tell you that the West Rutland girls varsity basketball team are the guest on Sports Beat. You can tune in Monday nights at 4:30 in the afternoon, Tuesday afternoons at 5:30 in the afternoon, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. And if you can't wait, you can go to the website, PEGTV.com, click video on demand, and you can click on Sports Beat and watch the show there. Boy, Ojula, when she makes the catch, she's been open a lot of different times tonight, but she's got to pull the trigger. There she goes, and oh, good look, didn't cooperate. Eddings will bounce pass to the corner. There's Coach Keefe right there, and going to be watching his granddaughters play. And I see him in a lot of Legion ball games and stuff. He gets around, and always good to see Coach Keefe out here. Wood to Hart, ball fake, sold it, baseline shot, and there'd be a foul. No, 3-second call. second time West Rutland's been pegged for a 3-second call. They had that 1 call in the first half, and then of course that call here. So Cook, number 5. Portavansky will throw the top of the fence. Get a lot of nice perimeter passing. Bustamaccio can't get the finish. Progila, no. Tell you, I'd bet ready to holler basket as that thing rimmed out. 4.5 minutes in the third quarter left to play. 3.5 down, and we're waiting for the game's first basket of the second half. It took a long time in the first half to get the first points at all. Johanna Lee has been injured for West Rutland, an ankle injury, and she's gone for the game. Off the window and in. Hart now 1 for 8 from the arc, but that could be the one that gets her going. And Coach Gilmore with a good pat on the back said it's about time. So nothing like positive reinforcement from the coaching staff. That's going to be good by Bustamaccio, and all of a sudden the point's starting to rain like free water here, and we're going to have a violation on LaRock as she crossed the inline, making the pass, and that'll become a turnover. Proctor looking for a run. They're down just 6. They got it down to Bustamaccio trying to post up, and she's going to line on the arm, and LaRock will pick up, I believe, her 3rd foul. And again, man, that is her 3rd foul. Manpower in shortage tonight for West Rutland with the injury to Lee. And that shall be just a little bit short by Bustamaccio. And she'll miss the second one. LaRock, quick to the ball, will outlet the pass. Neither team's pressed right now. I got to tell you, in all honesty, if I'm Proctor and I'm looking at how short that bench is for West Rutland into foul trouble, I might want to start extending that defense, put no pressure on them, because Proctor's got a much deeper bench. Of course, I shouldn't be coaching from behind the camera, should I? No good. Wood put the shot up, and Eddings will get up there and tie the ball up. The possession arrow, though, will go to the Phantoms. They brought Byrne in the backcourt to pressure the ball coming up. Now she'll slide back into that 2-3 zone. She's at the top along with Wood. Bustamaccio, got it. She's feeling it now. Bustamaccio is the offense here in this third quarter, as it's 11-8 now. And now they're going to pressure up top to Byrne. Hart trying to answer a 3 for a 3, and she'll go to 1 for 9 now. She'll miss that one. Cook. Now swinging off Ojala. They're trying to find Bustamaccio. She's got the shooter's touch going. Got it! Bustamaccio has tied the ball game up with 8 points. Let me think real quick. 8 points here in the third quarter. A couple threes and then a 2-pointer. And we got an 11-11 ball game. And on the drive, there is a violation. Carrying the basketball, palming the basketball. Proctor looking for their first lead. Ball tip. Wood will control it and trying to get the tempo going. Center of the floor. The ball's going to go to Eddings, so she'll pick it up. And Ojala almost had to steal once and almost had to tie up once. Wood shuffled the feet. Yeah, absolutely good call. It had to be a travel, or Stan wouldn't have called it, so it will be a travel call. Again, Proctor hasn't led the whole ball game, looking for the go-ahead bucket here. You know, I get it to Bustamaccio. They switched up now. They've got Bustamaccio down along the baseline. Hart on her, and the pass a little bit tall. Bustamaccio will chase it down and save it. Bustamaccio calling for the ball. Tell you, when the shooters are hot, get her the ball. Protavansky didn't let the ball get tied up as she yanked it out of the hands of Byrne. And we're going to have a Proctor timeout with 1:40 to go in the third, and we got a whole new ball game. 11-11. Proctor on an 8-0 run here in this third quarter. But they got the ball inside, and there's the game's first lead. I think it was McGlory, actually. There was such a clump of bodies down there. All I saw was arms come up and shoot, but I think it was McGlory. 13-11. Proctor got the lead, and it's going to maintain the lead. It's Bustamaccio having a big quarter, got the rebound. Going off to Cook. Like I said, these two teams played in the JV tournament earlier. It was a non-league game, but ended up being a 5-point win for Proctor. Bustamaccio. Well, wrong side of the court for her. She was hot from this side, and she shot from the opposite side. Hart with 1:09 to go. Hart, third quarter time. She'll curl back and stop the dribble and find Wood. There's Eddings to the baseline to Hart. Pump fake, drives, and that might have been partially blocked. It's going to be slapped out of bounds though by Bustamaccio, and it will definitely be West Rutland basketball.
Get out there.
Byrne with a hard pass up to the elbow, and Hart, nope, still searching. And to the floor they go, and the ball kept alive, and nice job by McGloria on her knees. Will hand the pass off, and she also didn't get called for the travel. That's a good job by her. Ojula had the touch. She's got it on the elbow, and Bustamaccio, she's cooled off a little bit. That'll be out of bounds, but 13-11 with 29 seconds to go. Third quarter action. Proctor, West Rutland, and we're going to have a sub coming in the ball game. It's going to be Burnham coming in for Proctor. West Rutland just became real passive. Well, they settled for a lot of outside shots, and I like that right there. She didn't make it, but it gives you the option of getting fouled and going to the line, driving to the hole does. A higher percentage shot, shooting from in close. That's a 3-ball, and that's going to be out of bounds at the buzzer, but what a switch here as it's 13-11. Proctor down with lead in this JV basketball game. West Side trying to regain some of that momentum they had in the second quarter as they trail for the first time tonight. Hart on the drive, brings the ball back. Wood up, and weak side rebound go off from the hands of Eddings and out of bounds, and they'll be the Phantoms with the basketball. Have the varsity version of Proctor West Rutland on a later date on Channel 15. Like I told you before, if you can't wait for it to come on TV, you can always go to the website at PEGTV.com, video on demand, and watch it anytime you want, anywhere in the universe. Byrne up, Byrne loads it up, no good. That's one of the rare shots I've seen Byrne take tonight. The rebound came down to McGlory, and she'll quickly get it into the hands of Cook. Cook sealed off from any more penetration by Byrne. Portovansky with a nice grab, and Proctor being very methodical, working the ball down into McGlory, and I think she did touch it last, and that is the call. Yeah, she rubbed it in her nose. I think she took it off the snout down there. For a low-scoring game, it has moved right along. Len Carter's in the gym now. I would recognize that muscular hulking figure anywhere because he's wearing a pair of shorts, and he would be wearing them if it was 30 below outside. 33 is Ojula called for the foul, and that's going to send Eddings to the line, and that'll stop the clock with 6:55 to go in the fourth quarter. And it's been a tight one, as I anticipated it. Like I said in the tournament when these two teams played each other, it was a 5-point difference. Proctor with the win, and she'll front rim it. It was online, just didn't put enough mustard behind the shot to get it up and over the rim. This one's going to be too strong, so nice job by Portovansky on the floor. Jump ball called, and it's going to be Proctor basketball. Foul-wise, we're nowhere near the bonus. Each team with just one team foul. Now West Rutland extending that defense. I like just a little change up there. I like that. I like pressure defense anyways, but I understand with no subs, it'll be a tough thing. Unless they wait till about the 3.5-minute mark. Hart stops, puts it up, Hart out the glass, no good. Rebound. McGlory's starting to really add up the rebounds here. She's got to have at least 7 or 8. And she's done a good job of helping control the defensive boards. Byrne just missed making the steal. So the pass goes from Cook to Ojula, and they'll play toss and catch on the top. And yeah, 3-second call down inside on Proctor. So each team getting nailed with a couple 3 seconds. I'll tell you, that's a gnarly looking group as it keeps growing in numbers over there. The security better be alert in the Hinchy gym on that side. The crowd feeling it real good. I don't know if that's the correct English. Real nice, real well. Hart wants to go all the way around the baseline, does, brings it out on the other side, dribbles to the arc, and just going in circles. I thought I was watching NASCAR for a minute. Up and no. Who is it? McGlory with another rebound. 5:49 to go. Fourth quarter, 2-point lead for Proctor. JV Proctor. And they'll swing it around. And that was tipped away from behind, and Burns will control it as they took the ball away from Burnham. So Burns and Burnham get connected over there, and West Rutland come away with the steal. And each team's got a 2-3 zone the whole night. Hart, nope. Thought she had it for a sec. And what happened? Protabansky dribbled it on the inline out of play. And this will be Teresa Isabel coming in for Proctor. Again, the next game, the varsity game, will pit coaches Carl Serrani against Christopher Hughes. So a couple basketball minds there going at each other. Hart. Again, going to go all the way around the inline. They let her. No screen set. They just let her bring the ball over. And I don't understand that, but that play where she just tours around the gym. And that was blocked down inside and ends up in Cook's hands. There's Isabel with the grab, number 1 right there on the elbow. My Proctor zone sagging in to the free throw line right now. They really packed it in. The Glory got fouled. Got a push from behind, and if it's LaRock, it's her 4th. And that's 4 on LaRock now. Remember, Johanna Lee got injured in the first half and came out of the ballgame for West Rutland, and I was told by the trainer that she is officially done for the night. Proctor Ojal came up with the ball, but she was tied up in the process. And in West Rutland, been a quiet night for him offensively. The biggest offensive burst came from 3 baskets in a row by Bustamaccio. LaRock open, LaRock, no. And who is it again? McGlory with yet another defensive rebound. Tell you got a feeling if they would just put it on the dribble, penetrate, they would get the 5th foul on the Rock, and that would make it interesting as far as how we're subbing for how West Rutland. So I'm not subbing at all. I'm doing the whole game on camera work. And there's the screen set by Hart, and Brain wants to dump it along the Eddings, and she'll back her way in. And somehow Wood came up with the ball. I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but tie ball game as LaRock will tie it up at 13 all. Oh, could we be looking at OT? A buzzer beater finish. Munger Vision brings you all local sports action. You don't hear JV ball on the internet, sports guys, or on the radio. You don't read about JV ball in the paper. You see it on Munger Vision. And they're showing patience right now, but at the end of all the patience, there has to be a finish. And McGlory lost it off the left hand and then punched it with the right hand, and just for good measure, it's definitely Proctor's off from Proctor out of bounds. Again, a well-officiated game by Stan Blickhart and Mike Canty. Up, and Joe just missed it. Joe Harrington with the grab over there, the athletic director here at West Rutland. Got some West Rutland boys action for you coming on a later date at Channel 15 as they play Green Mountain Union High School. Isabel goes down to McGlory to the basket and almost off the window. Oh, Gillette got the offensive rebound. Nobody put a body on her. And that happens a lot when you're playing a 2-3 zone. You play a space. When you're man-to-man, it's easier to engage somebody and box them out. When you're in a zone, you can sometimes have a tendency you can't find a body to box out as immediately. And Bustamaccio coming back in the ballgame for McGlory, and that's a Proctor change. Isabel with the grab, and Isabel to Bustamaccio. And I'll bring it over to Ojula now. Cook. Getting the spacing looked a little tight there, but it worked out for him. They didn't turn the ball over. And Byrne, a couple of times, had a swat at it, but couldn't come down with it. 15-13, and Bustamaccio got it! 3-pointer for Bustamaccio. I got it for 3 threes now. I got it for 11 of the 18 points. And the lead, it's the largest lead of the ball game for Proctor, goes to 18-13. That matches the margin of victory in the first meeting between these two schools. Hart got spinning, got dancing, gave the ball back, and she'll re-energize. Looked like she picked up her dribble, yeah, twice, and she got it. West Rutland. Protovansky front rimmed it. Protovansky took the shot, and Ojula hustling over to that sideline. Just did step out of bounds. It's Guyette, number 10, going to be coming in the ball game, but I think we're going to have a Proctor timeout and an 18-13 fourth quarter score, just 121 away from getting the win. See the official stand there. He's keeping an eye on that corner also. Larac to bring the ball on the play. We'll get it up to Wood. Yeah, West Rutland needing some points on his trip down the floor, and they'll turn it over as the ball slapped away and ends up in the hands of Cook. The Guyette, a little too tall for it, and he'll go out of bounds. And with 68 seconds to go, down 5, it's totally possible to win the ball game or tie it up, but they got to start getting some points. Proctor now extending the defense, took away the inbounds pass to Byrne, forced Hart to get the basketball. And Hart put the shot up. I believe the foul's going to be possession. It's going to be a foul on the floor before the shot, Mike says. Yep. 64 seconds to go. Boy, it's a 5-on-4 right now, and Proctor turned the ball away as the coach had called over Guyette to talk to her like it was a foul shot, and it wasn't. And West Rutland never took advantage of having an extra person down in the offensive end. Bustamaccio trying to play inside, just missed a shot. 40 seconds to go in the basketball game. And carried the basketball. So on the palm, it'll become Proctor's basketball. It's a 2-possession game right now at 18-13. Proctor, which trailed 2.5 quarters of the ball game. And boy, nice play by Mr. Hijack in that front row. I don't think he ever goes home. He's always at every ball game, every JV game, every varsity game. On the run, Bustamaccio will get the miss. Hart with the basketball. Guyette with the foul, and still no shots. It's only the 3rd team foul. And the Proctor bench can't really argue with Mike. He lives in Proctor, so. Not that they were going to, but. There's Larac. Calls for the break and gets it into Hart. Hart got blocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay West Rutland basketball. 28 seconds to go, down 5. Boy, see, the rock was open. He didn't take the shot. Hart will, and no. And Byrne gets down inside, puts it on the floor, not to get the travel call, and then got held by Bustamaccio. Now, I don't have a sponsor for this JV basketball game. Somebody would donate a player of the game shirt like CSJ does, or Grand Union does for CSJ games. But I tell you, I'd have to give it to Bustamaccio. I mean, she was just the offense in the second half for Proctor and leading to this come from behind win. Now West Rutland will go into press mode. I honestly thought they could have done it with 4 minutes to go, with numbers or without numbers. And foul on Ojula. And I believe Eddings thinks she's got shots coming. No, before the, I didn't think she did. Yeah, and Stan doesn't either. And the only one that really mattered in that whole thing was Stan didn't think she did. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and no. And Ojula will be tied up. Still going to be Proctor's basketball. With 3.6 seconds to go, it's going to be the Proctor Phantoms with the win in this JV basketball game over West Rutland. Cook backed up. He made the catch. He'll dribble the timeout, and There's the buzzer. This one's in the books. Good job by the Proctor Phantoms coming back in the second half. West Rutland did a nice job in the first half. I think the injury to Lee really changed the philosophy on the floor offensively and defensively for West Side. But a good game by both sides, well officiated. And I know it was videotaped very well and called very well. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always give me a break.